Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Fix Pro Tips. Today, I'm going to be doing an electric lawnmower review by none other than Hyper Tough. Okay, I previously went electric, and we started out with the Hart brand, and unfortunately, having Hart is just not enough when you have to be out there mowing your lawn. So I'm gonna put Hyper Tough to the test, and I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison, let you guys know exactly what I think about Hyper Tough. Before we keep going, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, smash the like button, so when I release new content, you can be the first to get it. Alright, so now I'm gonna get right to it. We're gonna unbox and see what comes inside, alright? For those of you out there, I would recommend using a sharp object, okay? If you're not familiar with how to use these things, wear gloves, right? We don't want any accidents, okay? I would always say, as I step away as I cut open the box because we don't want any accidents, okay? We want to be safe. Always cut away from the body. I see a lot of people make a mistake where they cut towards the body, you cut away from the body, y'all, okay? Another mistake I see people do when they unbox things, I notice that whatever knife or whatever object they use, they tend to just throw it all over the place. Close it, secure it, put it away, so that way you're not in harm's way and no one walking around is in harm's way either. Now let's see what comes inside the box. Alright, so for starters, I'm gonna say from a packaging standpoint, Hart does a better job. Just from a presentation standpoint. I'm gonna leave the box so y'all can see. This stuff is like someone threw it in here, like they was in a rush to pack it up. Check this out, y'all. Hopefully it don't fall out, because if it does, that might be as far as Hyper Tough goes. Alright, so anyway, this is like thrown in there. See? Look, this is loose, it's not secured. Look at this box. But that means nothing. That means nothing. Alright? I'm gonna pull these items out and then I'll get back to you as I take out the box. Alright, y'all. So as you've seen, this came in a massive box. But these are the only contents that came inside that box. Now it doesn't matter about the size of the machine, it's about high performance when you go outside and it's time to cut the grass. So we're going to see how this bad boy performs after we put the batteries to charge, which I will show you what comes in. In fact, I need to know what comes inside of it, okay? But I'm already not liking what I'm seeing, okay? There's a lot of assembly that I need to do. When I bought my Hart machine, I didn't have to do anything but take it out, open up the arms, charge the battery, and get to work. I know Trump sent a lot of people back home, but I didn't sign up for this part of it, all right, y'all? So far, Hyper Tough. Got some questions for you. But the important part is going to be how the machine actually performs. Now let's see what's inside of here. I'm assuming they're going to be the batteries. It sure is. Okay, so another thing I'm going to point out is that the Hart machine only requires one battery, which by the way is $200 if it goes bad, which is what happened to the one we have, which is why let's go with Hyper Tough. We're going to see. So two 20-volt max batteries to bring in here. So the problem with this that I'm gonna call out, at least it brings two chargers, one per battery. So that at least they thought ahead. One thing I'm gonna say is that if you don't charge your batteries equally, the machine won't perform because you can't run it from just one. You're gonna need both batteries. So if you're considering going electric like I've done, and you're considering Hyper Tough, as of right now, before I get it all together and get out there and cut some grass, I'm gonna say it's definitely gonna be a couple more steps. I mean, look at all these nuts and bolts that I gotta do. If you're not handyman inclined, this may not be the one for you. So let's be clear, y'all. This is everything you will need to do before you can utilize your Hyper Tough electric lawnmower. Alright, y'all, so after a brief read through the manual, a guy like me don't need it. I can figure it out. I'm good like that, okay? First what I do is grab all the tools you need, all the little screws, nuts, and bolts. You want to separate them. You want to pour it out, right? You want to make sure you know exactly how many you're supposed to have. So, I mean, look at, this is what they call a tool. This is what Hyper Tough provides you to build this thing, all right? Make sure you know what you're doing. If you strip one of these little bolts, this thing right here is gonna rattle like a 1960 Chevy, okay? So, again, we should have 4 bolts, 4 nuts, whatever you wanna call it. We have 4 nuts right here. And then we need 4 medium-sized bolts, right? Screws, whatever you guys wanna call them, right? So here we got the 4, with the 4, you got a pair of those, put them together, okay? You should have 2 clips for the wire, okay? It's cordless, so don't think you need an extension cord. It's the wire that sends a signal to the lawnmower while you're using it, let you know if you want to go, if you want to stop, okay? So you have 2 of these clips, they belong together, all right? And then we have the 2 Big Daddy red twist-ons with the 2 extended bolts that go into this, and of course, the 2, I don't know, I've never seen washers this thick. I mean, look. Can y'all see how, look at that. Insane. I don't know what Hyper-Tough was thinking when they built this, but I mean, it's probably $10 worth of precious metals in here. I'm kidding, y'all, I'm kidding. All right, so now that I have everything separated, I put it all together. I know what goes with what, and of course you have the 2 extensions, so you can be able to connect to the very top, all right? So now, I'm gonna speed up the process so you guys can, kind of skip along with me. All right, y'all. So I actually put them on the inside instead of the outside, so maybe I did need the manual just a little bit. All right, y'all. So after a brief read through the manual, a guy like me, don't need it. I can figure it out. I'm good like that, okay? But I'm gonna get right back to it, y'all. Make sure when you assemble yours at home that you put it on the outside, not on the inside. So let's get to it. All right, y'all, and just like that, it's completed. Only thing missing to do now is remove this protective plastic they put on it. And once the batteries are fully charged, I will go outside, I will cut grass, and I will let you guys know what I think about its performance. Now, just from building it up and assembling it, I will tell you some things that stick out to me immediately that the Heart features that this does not feature. For one, the Heart machine, I didn't have to assemble, y'all. It was easy peasy, all right? 2, for storage and saving purposes, the Heart actually is night and day because you can collapse it by just twisting a knob. And you can put it underneath a bed. Well, that would be weird if you have your lawnmower in your bedroom, but you can put it underneath anything, a shelf, you can store it in your garage, you can get it out the way, lay it sideways, you can figure it out. But this bad boy here stays open. Nothing you can do about it, okay? Handle's gonna be in the way. Gotta play like me, you gotta squeeze around it, y'all. So think about it before you go get your Hyper-Tough. We're gonna put it to the test outside. It's blazing hot out there. You might see me without a shirt, cause it's hot, y'all. I live in Florida. Catch you outside. All right, y'all. So as you see, it took me about a minute or so to do that. And I gotta say, overall performance-wise, I think it's slightly better than Heart in regards to the level and how smooth it works, considering that the grass is wet because it's been raining. So I gotta say it performs well. However, it does stall out when you get to like thicker parts of it. Something that Heart did. Heart was just like chop, chop, chop. So overall, I'm probably gonna give it I don't know, B minus. I give it about a B minus for the way that it performs, and it's compact and all the above. Would I recommend it? I'd say so. It's for the price that they sell it at, I think it's reasonable. And the job that you see me do with it, I think that I give it a thumbs up, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe I encourage you to go purchase this, and if so, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one, and I am out of here. Okay, so on a full charge, I was able to get most, I guess more, about half of it, right? This is the front, all right? And so we were able to get actually pretty deep. We got in there, but then when we get to the back, where all this rain comes in and it sits in, it died on us over here. So these batteries are not designed to tackle this type of grass. So if you have grass that grows like this, I wouldn't recommend it for you, all right? Because you can see how much work is still left to do. This is the stuff that we done pulled down, so it dried up, but as you can see, there's still a bit much to go. And unfortunately, the battery just wasn't built strong enough for it. So I will reduce my original B minus rating to a C, because it does cut well, but it does not have the power or the endurance to get the job done.